How's it going, guys? Gabe here from RC Cincy, and I wasn't originally gonna do a video on this product. I actually was at Entertainment Junction, and Entertainment Junction. It's a small, not small, but it's a decent size. I guess like a model train exhibit with a fun house. They have a hobby store. They sell toys there. You can meet Santas. You can meet Santa. You can go for a train ride. They got different activities and learning little things. And it's a really cool place. And we took our nephew out there, and we were happening to look around, for a toy, to get him a little toy, for going out there or whatever with us. And I came across this. Now, this is made by Maisto Tech RC. Now, they make a couple different products. I've seen like monster trucks. What else? Rock crawlers, just a bunch of different kinds of products. This one is actually, it seemed really toyish. Like, I didn't think much of it, when I got it from him. I thought he would enjoy it. It's called the Tread Shredder. And it shows the stick control there. Let me just show you a little bit about it. It says it can climb 40% slope climbing, 49 megahertz frequency, working lights. There's the company name. On the other side, it has how many batteries it requires. It has a QR code or whatever you can scan. It says on sale price for $24, but I think it was like another 20 or 30% off of that price. It says it's a stunt series. This thing can really take a bidding. It says skill level 3, full functioning. And that's pretty much it. Now, what all you got in the contents of the box was the little, I guess, tank or track thing or whatever you want to call it, and a controller, right? I didn't think much of it. I looked at it. I thought, oh, this is pretty cool. But just how quick this was and what it was able to climb just astonished me. It takes 4 AA batteries there. It has these 2 kind of plasticish bumpers on them. They designed to give, so this thing has been driven off of shelves, dropped on concrete, dropped off of railings. He has a little playhouse in the back. It fell off of that several times. I mean, he's really dropped and thrown this so many times that I can't even count, honestly. And I haven't found a single mark on it. It's been taking a beating. It works every single time. The controller doesn't have an off and on switch. The controller itself requires 2 AA batteries. And mind you, the only disadvantage about having these rechargeable batteries is instead of 1.5 volts, they're only 1.2. Now, granted, the capacity is 2450 capacity for the milliamp, so it lasts longer, but it's a little bit cut down on the voltage. And this thing moves. I like to see with a fresh set of batteries how fast it would move. Just to give you a quick idea, this is carpet as well. It moves, and it turns. Not what I seem to have, even with that really expensive Red Cyber dronoid or whatever the hell you want to call it. Heck, I apologize. It just, whenever it would turn, it would kind of cut out and it would barely turn. This thing just, on carpet, see how I almost tried to get hung up? That's the very first time I've actually seen the track pop off a little bit. The only other time it's come off is him physically removing it. The dronoid, they come off all the time terribly. See how easy? Look at that. And I mean, I'm trying to find... I had it in the backyard, and I did not film this, and I should have, and I probably will maybe in a later video if I have time. It was climbing a dirt pile, because I had to level an area for my swimming pool, and it was climbing a dirt pile like this. It was a lot more steeper than 40 degrees. These tracks are really, really, like, a really soft, grippy rubber with these grooves in them, and they just grip on anything. It's like almost they're designed for like carpet, couches, pillows, dirt, asphalt, blacktop. Like they just pretty much grip on anything. They get really good traction, and it just climbs. I mean, it'll flip over before it stops climbing. That's how amazing it is. I mean, the only thing that's going to stop it is if it just either flips over or it doesn't get a little bit of grip, which hardly ever happens. These rollers aren't independent suspension or anything. These are free spinning rollers. So is the back one. The motors are on these ones right here. You can see that they notch into it, so that's not going to slide or slip off there. They're nice and tight. You have to really twist and bind on them real hard for them to come off. They actually are better than what would cost it, I think. I can't remember what we spent on that dronoid. I mean, I got it marked off, being from the Toys R Us sale, but it was like, I think on sale this was it was around $20 with the sale, because it was like normally $24.99. I'm sure they marked it up because it was at a toy place like that normally doesn't sell them. And with the sale price off, I think it was only like $20, and this thing just literally, it's a shredder, like it shreds. That's what it made me think of it. I mean, it doesn't seem like it now, the little bit of drive I'm doing here, but honestly, I had more fun with this than the dronoid. Man, don't get me wrong, that one was okay, because it had a decent long-lasting battery. It was rechargeable, it can fly. I'm not comparing it saying, it's the value is more or better, but I was just impressed for the price what this thing could actually do. It's just a tank, literally. Like, it will not, has a little light right here, it doesn't have much for lights. It's not waterproof or anything like that. The minute you get that wet, I'm sure you'll ruin it. But just the amount of power this, like how evenly and how fluid the power is, through these motors. I don't know what kind of gear system or what it is. I might take it apart and see what it is that makes it work so well, but they got it figured out. I could only imagine if they made something a little bit more toy grade, hobby grade, it would be phenomenal. I mean, I could only, imagine, but this thing doesn't seem like much, but it's fun. If you have a kid that loves like radio control stuff, he will absolutely love this. I'll show you a couple demonstrations real quick while I got a little bit of time. That's a slick surface. I'm just trying to show you guys the incline capability. I mean, it's not really going to do it much justice. I don't know, that's maybe a little bit too much, about right there. It will easily, I'm trying to show you from the side. That's not a small grade. Let's increase it. Look at that. Look how it's stuck to the side of that. And that's pretty steep. See, it'll climb literally till it flips. It's nuts. It's almost you'd gas it too much and it'll flip. You gotta kind of, just a slight, there we go. I know it'll handle that increase. It's nuts. Like, it just, he was driving it off stuff, it'll flip, land back on his feet. Look at that, that's just one track turning. I don't think you can use both, though. I did notice that. Like, it's either one or the other, but it has enough power to where it just rips it itself around. So that's not an issue, hitting both and, one down, one up. You don't need to do that. This thing will just rip around. And like I said, the voltage is even where it's supposed to be. You have 1.5 times 4, so instead of, 1 tube times 4, so you're losing 0.3 times 4. That can add up, in the power-wise. So that'd be amazing to have a little rechargeable mod pack or something to this. That would be phenomenal. I'm not sure the size of the motors, how much power they can handle. As long as you get it near there, the voltage close to, so I just had to show you guys this. If you got a kid looking for a toy I'm gonna do some research and try to see where they sell it. I know they sell it at the store. They have to sell it online. I'm sure you can look up the company name and find it somewhere that's being sold. They'll ship it to you. I saw a quick video for it. I'm sure it's in other toy stores, I would imagine. This thing is just nuts. Like, I was scaling shoes and climbing over things, and it just did not want to stop. It just wanted to climb over everything. So, let me stack these. I bring these inside. I don't like them to get wet. But yeah, there's how I've been having to store some of the stuff. I'm literally running out of room. I'm actually kind of excited for a giveaway because literally everything is just boxes everywhere. RCs everywhere. I mean, this is where I keep my blacktop stuff, but there's literally like closets and closets full of stuff, so I'm dying for a giveaway. I'm just a few subscribers away, I think 4, so we're almost there, guys. Let your family and friends, heck, get, you know, your mom and dad to subscribe. It doesn't matter, get the numbers there. As long as you are subscribed, you comment and like my videos, there should be no issue. And just the power too, it doesn't, even if just it's crazy the way this is, like the front of that shield is kind of angled. It doesn't hit, like, it lets the track climb, so it'll climb up pretty much anything. It's just a lot of fun, honestly. I could play with this toy all day long. I mean, it just wants to climb everything that got hung up there, but it would have scaled that easily if it didn't get hung up. Or if it can't scale it, it'll put so much power that it'll simply flip. Whoops, I didn't hit. It's kind of hard to do the camera in this. It gets on the side. I've actually had on the side and it hit the throttle and it caused itself to kind of flip back over off down a hill. I mean, it's just nuts. I really like it for a toy, so if you have a kid looking for a birthday toy, it's not very expensive, honestly. I mean, it just takes a beating. It'll be very hard to break one, as long as they don't get it wet. And then, unless they intentionally try to break it, obviously someone's going to break it intentionally, but if they're just playing and having fun, it's going to be hard to break it. So, I don't know, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I just thought it was interesting. I just thought it was pretty cool concept. It works well, performs well. Maybe I'll have some time, I'll set up a course in the backyard and I'll bust out the Dronoid and I'll bust out something similar. Well, the Dronoid is pretty similar, big concept to this. So I'll see if, you know, I think I get on sale for like 50 or 60 bucks and it's originally like almost 100 or something, can compare it to this $20 toy. That'd be pretty interesting. So we'll see, you know, how they perform, and I'll make a little track for the track vehicles, tracked vehicles. So we'll see how that turns out. I just thought that'd be interesting. So there's an idea right there I just came up with. So don't forget about the 50 subscriber giveaway. If you guys have any questions, there's been a few people hitting me up on issues they have with some of the products I've purchased. Honestly, none of them has ever failed or not worked. You know, everything isn't perfect you buy. Sometimes it takes a little bit to figure certain things out. I have no problems writing you guys back. I do write everyone back. I'm not too good for anyone, or even if it's I wouldn't say a stupid question. If you want to know anything about anything or you have an issue with something, I'm more than happy to help. Write you back, give you tips, try to find parts for something or anything at all. Just hit me up, you know. I'm a friendly guy. I'm not mean to anyone, even, you know, anybody that's trolling me or messing with me, and I'm just a nice guy. So please, any questions or anything, let me know, or any requests on certain toys or products that I should look into or maybe review, let me know that as well. Within reasonable price. Like I said, I've been slowly working my way up to a little bit better grades. Like that quadcopter over there is upwards of 100. That one over there, the helicopter, is upwards of 100. So I'm starting to get up there. Of course, my nitros are, you know, my T-Max's 3.3s are like $500-$600, but, you know, I've had those for a little while, and a couple other of the nitros are $300 or $400, but, you know, starting with the electrics, I wanted to start out, you know, a smaller range and then kind of work my way up. Even this is a great truck. You know, there's just so many things out there and so many other videos and so many other products that I still need to get to. There's still tons of stuff coming. I have plenty of bashes coming up. I need to get into the nitros. I haven't I honestly hadn't had time. I keep getting these new products. I get excited about them. I want to try them out, and I keep putting stuff on the back burner. So I need to go ahead and do that. I think I might do a guest appearance this coming weekend if I could get if our schedules line up. That surprise product I wanted to feature on the channel, and then maybe run another nitro that was a guest unboxing that I did a while back, the HPI RS4. So there's plenty of stuff coming up. Sorry, I just put my fingers in the way of the camera. There's still plenty of stuff coming up. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get it all out. Still other products that I featured on channel. There's maybe an unboxing or something. There's going to be videos for it. I just need to get to it, honestly. So just stick with me. I'll do my best to bring you great content. I'll work on my editing software and stuff. I do have shirts. I was actually going to get done today, but I didn't get a chance. I ran out of time. I'll have shirts soon and a couple other things going on. So just stick with me and I'll have that stuff out for you guys. But anyways, I just wanted to do a quick little kind of initial thoughts, and I'll have the actual test for this coming up. So this wasn't really planned on being on the channel, but just kind of happened. So there you guys go. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoy the videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.